the Lions more likely to make the pick, and unless somebody gives them that offer they can't refuse, or are they actively waiting for the phone?
No, I think again, it goes back to that first good point of the draft, number 4 with the Celtics, right? If 4 quarterbacks go, and then you get one of those top 3, which again are close to consensus top 3, then I think you got to take it because you need some elite talent on your roster. As you go through this rebuild, you need some blue chip players. If it's 3 and those 3 are gone, I think the chances go up that you is down. And again, to me, the most likely scenario is to get the talent that's not ideal. Maybe next time when the team just wants to go up the bottom, maybe it's the Eagles quarterback, or maybe it's the Eagles who've already been down and they might miss out on a quarterback. So I
thought you could take Denver out of the mix. They just got Taylor Griffin.
I think that's one that if he is there, then he can Carolina Denver might be correct. It seems to me like Trey Lance, he's a better fit. He's a better fit. Lions, he's a better fit. These other teams that where you can have the team. Even in Carolina, they don't. But Denver, I think Bridgewater is there now, but
So let me think here with this, because this is the scenario Pitts goes forward with Atlanta. Jamar Chase gets reunited with Earl Watson. He's in Cincy. And the Dolphins decide not to reach for a main receiver, and they just take the tackle. It's not sexy, but they can make it work. Okay, so now Chase, Pitts, and Penei Sewell are gone. We can talk about trading down all we like, but it ain't real until someone calls. Dave, if they're sitting there at 7 and none of those guys are there, who's the pick?
Mark, that is one that I've been wrestling with too, because I'm with you that that's a very real possibility. And I think it's either Rashawn Slater or, maybe it's Jalen Waddle. I get Devontae Smith, one of those Bama receivers. I put Waddle ahead of Smith myself. But I think that maybe the Lions go line at that point in time because I think Chase is far enough ahead of those Bama receivers that maybe the positional value comes into play at that point.
Okay. Then I'll be open with it. Then I'm rooting for none of those players to be there. I want them to go alignment at Dave. I do not want a receiver at 7.
Well, look, to me, I think Sewell. There's a good possibility that he's there. Him or Pitts, that's what I'm really wrestling for the final mock. And Mike, the other thing, look, maybe it is Chase that goes 5 to the Bengals, and maybe it's the Dolphins that take one of those Bama receivers because those Bama receivers are viewed as pretty good players, and so they have a need there too. Terran Tua was one of those guys. Again,
I'd love for the Dolphins to make the mistake. I'd love it because I think Landon Penei Sewell would be a grand slam foundational draft pick for this franchise. Dave, we appreciate it. You've been great through the process, man. Appreciate you making some time for us. We'll talk soon. All right, Dave Birkett. More on that in a bit. 97.1. Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. Get green, stay green. The natural way, you just call the number. 888-GET-GREEN. And you get the best in the game. 30 years locally owned and operated. They use fewer chemicals. They use better practices. And the best part, you call now, mention the station. You're going to get free insect control, free grub control, and you're going to get pros handling your yard. All right, there's no spray and pray. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Every yard has a custom-tailored program. If that sounds good to you, so you enjoy your yard this summer, well, give them a call. 888-GET-GREEN. That's 888-GET-GREEN. It's Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. Get green, stay green. The natural way.
This is Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Chris Weidman snapped his leg in half like a twig on Saturday night, and so far, I've got to be honest, he not only handled it a lot better then than I did, he's still handling it a lot better now than I am, and it's got nothing to do with me whatsoever. Here's a guy who got his leg splintered, and I'm taking it a lot harder than he is. I don't think I've been right, since I saw what happened to him on Saturday night, but my man is just rolling right through life like nothing happened at all. He's been on Instagram posting videos, pics, and comments. He even posted the x-rays of the injury. I didn't think anything would be worse than seeing that injury live, but seeing the x-rays is a very close second. I understand that it takes a different breed to get in that cage in the first place, but my man, Chris Weidman, is next level altogether. Heal up, my guy. I'm Jim Rome.
Hey, frequent heartburn may keep you from running your A game, but it doesn't have to anymore. Join the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. Just go to prilosecotc.com. You'll get $3 off to get you started. Plus, 14 days of tips, tricks, and reminders. Just 2 weeks, zero heartburn. Go to prilosecotc.com and sign up today. Zero heartburn is possible with Prilosec OTC. Used as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8-ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com. Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
DTE wants you to use less energy and save more. Water heating alone consumes about 90% of the energy it takes to operate a clothes washer. So increase efficiency by washing in cold water and cleaning the filter on your dryer after each load. To get more tips, qualify for rebates, recycle appliances, or shop for discounts on energy-efficient products, go to dteenergy.com/saveenergy and see how easy it is to save. DTE. DTE Energy is here to help you save money every day. Our appliance recycling program gives you $50 to recycle an old fridge or freezer. A home energy consultation provides ways to cut usage and energy-saving products for your home, all for free. Plus, our online DTE marketplace offers discounts on energy-efficient products like thermostats, LED bulbs, and more. Go to dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE.
Are you a journeyman bricklayer striking out in the benefits and pay department? Strike! Then step up to the plate and join Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 2. Join now. Receive top pay, paid health insurance, a real pension, plus a $2,000 signing bonus. You deserve more. So if you're tired of working too hard for too little with no retirement security, then it's time to build your future. Local 2 has dozens of positions to fill now. Visit bricklayers.org and click on Join BAC.
Radio.com is now Odyssey. Download the Odyssey app and listen to 97.1 The Ticket and all the sports, news, music, and podcasts that move you.
All right, we'll get to Kenny's pick of the day here momentarily. Well, I tell you, the draft stuff, it's amazing. You know, whether you talk to Dave or whether it's the articles you read, and this Lions, they called Atlanta to try to move up to 4, and what do you believe, what do you do? I just can't wait for the draft to get here tomorrow. You know what I mean? Enough of the rumors and the talking, and let's just see what actually happens. And then it's like, that's my favorite day, is when you have the first round done and you're on the air Friday. And it's about what you did and what you're going to do. Because the second round is like the best round of the draft. And I know you're going to have something for the people very special regarding the second round tomorrow. Oh, God help us. But no, I'm just like, I'm at that point. But we'll talk about the worst case scenarios. We'll talk about what it all looks like. I don't know, man. I feel the draft starts at 4, and it's going to have a big impact on what the Lions have available to them. But the idea that Friday we're on the air and Jamar Chase is the first pick, I can't get excited about that.
Mike, I would go and say the draft starts at 3. Not because it's the San Francisco 49ers. If they actually take Mac Jones, now you got Fields, now you got Lance out there. Now things get interesting. If the Niners take Lance or they take Fields, now there's just one quarterback. Because I don't think anybody values Mac Jones as much as San Francisco. Maybe
You know what's
New
funny?
England.
Did you read the quote? It was from an unnamed, executive about Mac Jones and how basically Mac Jones is every quarterback that Kyle Shanahan's ever coached rolled into one.
Yeah.
Matt Schaub, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins. He's just that. Yeah, it was weird when it was put that way.
And see, that's why I don't get upset. Like, oh, Mac Jones, he's got a track record of getting these types of guys and winning.
Dude, you could put a dog bone back there. Kyle Shanahan is the best play caller.
There you go.
It's him and Andy Reid. That's it.
And you hike the ball, turn it around, hand it off 30 times, and then play action 15 times.
Yeah. Well, people don't realize Kyle Shanahan was the architect of RG3. Who do you think was the OC when RG3 got drafted by Washington? Kyle Shanahan can run any offense because it's all about the 5 inches between his ears. He is an offensive genius.
Right, that's what, it's just funny because people are like, oh, you're going to take Mac Jones. Okay, if anybody can do it, he can do it. I got faith. He's got the track record. So, not the guy I would want. Let's go.
Hey, of the quarterbacks available, Mac Jones might be the most ready to play. Sure. And guess what? Last time I checked, the Niners are a Super Bowl caliber team. You don't have 2 years to wait on Trey Lance.
No, which tells me, if they take Mac Jones, that means if Jimmy G goes to New England, that hurts the Lions.
That was my question to you. Do you believe when we're on the air Monday, Jimmy G is still a Niner? I don't.
Is he still alive, Mike?
Yeah, that press conference was weird, wasn't it? Wasn't it? That was so bizarre.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's a Niner.
No, also very, very encouraging. During the break, I was just reading up a little bit about my New York Football Giants. Is it a good sign? Yeah, well, that's because they have a dead guy at general manager. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing to read that the kid you picked number 4 overall last year was the lowest rated rookie tackle in football and gave up more pressures, 57, and sacks, 10, than any tackle in football?
I can answer that by saying, how much is his jersey worth?
It's probably at Okuda levels. I don't think there's too many kids asking for an Andrew Thomas jersey.
I mean, seriously, you're asking Detroiters to feel sorry for you.
No. I'm just, I'm bathing in my own lament.
Right, and Detroiters like, you took somebody at 4. Look what we took at 3.
This is not okay.
Let me ask you this.
The whole time the Vikings are laughing at both teams like, you didn't want Justin Jefferson. Okay.
Yeah, but let me ask you this question, because Rico, you brought up Isaiah Simmons earlier in the show, and Mike, now you're bringing up your tackle that the Giants drafted last year. Is there any credence to there was no OTAs, there was no preseason for these guys? Are you giving them a year off of evaluation?
Because Tristan Wirfs walked in and was great. Mekhi Becton, albeit battled through a shoulder injury, was really good for the Jets. And Jedrick Wills walked into the Browns and, along with Conklin, transformed the Browns into the best run blocking line in the league. Andrew Thomas was a garbage can.
Yeah, I mean, David, when you have certain players, but when certain players can walk in there and get the job done, it takes away from, I didn't have OTAs.
And Justin Herbert, what he looked like, you can't say that, man, the rest of the quarterbacks didn't have OTAs.
CJ Henderson didn't look that bad.
Right, it's a lot like what we talk about with the Tigers. Do you blame the players or do you blame the player development? Certain franchises do a really good job, and others don't. Like the Giants just don't draft well. Go look at their drafts. All jokes about their Super Bowls that are 10 years ago. They draft like ass. And when you look at it, they had their pick of the litter of the tackles, and they drafted the worst one.
I got to be sure. I wasn't here on the show, but I thought they were kind of bad.
That's who I wanted. The day he ran his 40-yard dash, David and I looked at each other, and it was almost like the sound of music. We were looking at each other lovingly and just went, wow, did you just see that?
He's not lying about that.
No, but here's the thing. And, Mike, please, I'm just having a conversation. This is not to rub salt.
I don't have feelings left. I have nothing left to do.
Tristan Wirfs, I mean, you're coming from Iowa. That's probably the safest pick.
And he was the most mobile of players, and if it didn't work at tackle, he'd be a great guard. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you.
I said I was just talking.
A stress ball.
Yes.
All right.
Find out how much Andrew Thomas's jersey is, and that'll let me know the value.
Rico, they don't even sell it.
Okay.
They don't even sell it. You'd have to go to you'd have to get one like a bootleg one made up. I don't even think they'd allow you to have one made up. Sorry, we'll get back into the Lions and their pursuit of Jamar Chase. It's tough in the streets.
Andrew Thomas with 2 S's.
Yeah, it's like one of those fake jerseys you used to see on eBay, and it's from like a Chinese factory, and it's like,
the old-fashioned Whitney Houston T-shirt.
Right. Like you get a Kevin Durant jersey, but it's spelled D-O-O-R-A-N-T. Kevin Durant. Kenny Cobb.
LeBron. L.A.
L.A. Exactly. James with a Z. All right, Kenny, it's time for the pick of the day. What do you got?
It's the pick of the day. Brought to you by the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit.
We've got Kenny MF and Cobb. You're ready to roll.
I'm really not in love with tonight's NHL slate. I will say, let me finish this.
Over.
I'm really not in love with tonight's NHL slate. But I will tell you, I am confident in Edmonton Jets over 6, BetMGM total 6 minus 105. That's the one I would go with for sure. This one you might want to be a little bit more careful, though. Coyotes, Sharks, total 5.5. Sprinkle a little bit less than you would on Edmonton. I'm far less confident in this one, but if you really want a different pick, that's the one. Coyotes fighting for their playoff lives. They could take advantage of a bad Sharks team, put some points on the board.
But you know, if this hits, you're not allowed to come in acting like you're really big now.
Bottom line, if you're going to pick something, go Oilers, Jets, over.
Big nuts. Remember that. That's really good. Thank you.
Brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and turn game days into paydays. Please bet responsibly.
You know, I got to try that out. Hi, Willie Big Nuts for Buffalo Wild Wings.
I like that.
That's got a ring to it. Baseball is back. The draft is here. Buffalo Wild Wings celebrating the return with beer. Tall Coors Light's $4. 5 bottles of Miller Lite for $15. So whether you're going to the park or you just want to stop in for the draft, they've got specials galore. Tomorrow night, Thursday, BOGO Boneless Wing Thursday. You buy 6 or 10, you get 6 or 10 free. Any sauce, any seasoning. It is the Boneless Wing Fiesta, and it just happens to be on draft night. So stop on in. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. Look, open for dine-in. All the precautions taken. They're ready to go. BOGO equal value free. Available participating locations for a limited time. Size exclusions may apply. It's not valid with any other offer. Availability of dine-in varies by location. This legal copy is utterly endless. Delivery is subject to availability. Fees apply. Beer specials are dine-in only. Only for parties of 2 or more. Please drink responsibly. Taxes are extra. God help you.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Sarah Whalen Chevrolet. 696 eastbound after Hoover, the 2 right lanes are blocked by an accident. There's also debris scattered across the road with the backup from before Mound. The Deck-Deco route you can trust is 10 or 12 mile. And then M39 Southfield Freeway northbound Service Drive at Ford Road, a crash is blocking the left side. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Jeff Carlo here from Sarah Whalen Chevrolet. With our large inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from, the best sales team in town, we're just a short drive away from your best car buying experience ever. Visit us online at sarahwhalen.com or give us a call at 1-800-WHALEN-1. Find new roads.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids. Especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in. Because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Check out our new gig speed Wi-Fi or any of our other speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $25 a month for 12 months. Click, call, or visit a store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Advertised offer requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 5/20/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by YC Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
We're brought to you by Moran Chevrolet. Tigers and White Sox tonight, 8:10 the first pitch right here on The Ticket. Casey Mize pitching for Detroit. This, Miguel Cabrera saying that the White Sox yesterday accused the Tigers of sign stealing. That didn't sit well with him. Another day, another Spartan in the transfer portal. About 9 now since Saturday, including Theo Day, the quarterback, leaves the Michigan State Spartans today. An NFL trade, Carolina sending quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to Denver for a 6th-round pick, and the Lions exercise their 5th-year option over center Frank Ragnow. Will they work on a contract extension? Maybe. Lions will have the 7th overall pick in the first round of the NFL draft tomorrow night, barring a trade. Antonio Brown re-signing with Tampa Bay today. 1 year at guaranteed $3.1 million, could earn up to $6.25 million. And Money Mayweather set to return to the ring June 6th for a bout with YouTube sensation Logan Paul. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
Well, I got to tell you, you want to know everything wrong with this country? It's what you just heard right there.
Which part?
Not Lessons Update. Just Mayweather